Monorail! That's so exciting. Okay. Hello from Grand Floridian. So, staying at another hotel. This time, kind of with Disney open. So if you didn't see our Wilderness Lodge video, I'll link that down below. Definitely check out that video because that gives like a more in-depth look at the resorts reopening, but that was before parks were open. Now they're kind of open. Yeah, previews have been going on and tomorrow is opening day. Yeah, so we were at Animal Kingdom for a cast preview, and then yesterday and today were annual pass holder previews, and it is the night before the grand opening. So we are going to be in Magic Kingdom tomorrow, and that'll be a separate video. But yeah, we just kind of planned this resort stay around the opening because we knew we weren't going to be at Disney much. Probably after tomorrow it'll be like a month or so, maybe a little less. I forget when we have like another resort stay, but we're only going to the parks around our resorts. So we have today planned. We figured it would be nice to have the monorail, but yeah, so we're here at Grand Floridian. This is the villas behind us. That's the only part of Grand Floridian that's open, I believe. And that's because the NBA is using Grand Floridian as one of their 3 resorts because the NBA season is now happening at ESPN. So they're staying at Disney resorts, which is interesting. We're not going to like bump into any of them. They have the resorts like completely separated. So we're probably going to show that. I know it's like a giant blue wall that goes through the resort, which probably doesn't look the best, but at least they're able to keep the resort open. I do believe like the lobby building is open to us, so I'm sure we'll be in there later. But yeah, it should be pretty convenient for Magic Kingdom tomorrow. Yeah. I know we don't have a park view from our room, but we'll probably be able to go by the water at some point to look at the castle and see the new color scheme. But yeah, it should be exciting. We're also not here as long. I don't even know what time it is now. It's like 5:30ish. Oh yeah. So I came after work, but it was for the best because our room was not ready until about like 4:30, 4:45 today. Yeah. So it was ready late, which I'm sure if you got here, you could probably go to the front desk and ask, but they, if you didn't watch our Wilderness Lodge video, have this new direct to room program where they just text you your room number, you take your Magic Band, you can go straight to your room. So we already have our room number now, so we can go right there, and we don't have to go into the main building at all, which is pretty convenient to at least drop off our stuff before we walk around. We'll maybe try the counter service. So I stayed at Grand Floridian a few times, but it's been years for me. I've never stayed here. And I've been in occasionally like on the monorail loop just to walk in and like just see it, but I've never stayed here. I think the last time I may have physically been in Grand Floridian was 2 winters ago, and we came for the gingerbread house, which we forgot to do this year because we were at Disneyland. Yeah. So it's been a while. But I've never eaten at the counter service, so I think we may try that and wander the little bit of the resort that we can. I don't think we're going to use the pool today because I think only one pool is open, so I imagine it might be more crowded, but we'll kind of check that out and show everything. But yeah, for now we're just going to head to the room and I'll kind of show what that looks like. Alright, so we've found our room. So the first thing on, oh, we got this cool artwork. And the first thing on the left is the bathroom, which is an interesting bathroom setup. So if you've been on a Disney cruise, it's like kind of similar to that, but obviously a much bigger bathroom. So you have the sink right here. And the cool thing about the Grand Floridian Villas is that they have TVs in the mirror here. So I think that must be it's the remote, which is in a plastic bag showing you that it's been sanitized. And then there's like the big walk-in shower here. And they still have disposable toiletries here. Because I know a lot don't, so I like to point out the ones that do. And then got a mirror and everything. And then this is technically like a separate room. So this is a bathtub and a shower. So if you have like a whole family, you can shut this sliding door, which I can't grab. It's like stuck. Got it. So you can separate the 2 bathrooms. And then 2 people can get ready if they want. And then the toilet's in here with the tub. This is nice. Yes, very elegant. So that is the bathroom. Got a closet here. Lots of room to hang stuff. I don't see a safe, which I thought, oh, okay, I was gonna say, I thought Wilderness Lodge had one. Then a little kitchenette, because all the DVC rooms have one, which that's open. Probably should not be. Got a mini fridge, microwave. That's a big mini fridge. It is a big fridge. Toaster, coffee maker, which if you stay in like the bigger DVC rooms, like the 2 bedrooms, they have like a full kitchen, but this is just a studio. So just a kitchenette. Then you got the bedroom here with, our TV was on when we came in, so it's playing some fun music. And then here is, because the studio just 1 bed, but that is a pull-out couch, I believe. And then like a little dining table. And then this is also a Murphy bed. With what picture? Oh, we got Dumbo here.
Oh my god.
I like how all the resorts always have like a different backdrop.
So cute.
And we also have the TV remote that shows it's been cleaned. And just like we saw in Wilderness Lodge, here's the sign showing all the enhanced cleaning that they've been doing in the rooms now. So that's kind of a quick overview of the room. And then we got the balcony as well. I don't know what kind of view we have.
It's really nice.
Ooh, okay, I was really hoping, yeah, I was really hoping we'd have the monorail
the
beam.
wedding pavilion.
Oh, okay.
You can see the Polynesian.
Yes, this is actually like the big, I'm drawing a blank on the word for it, but like the overhang where you would pull up in like a taxi, or the Magical Express doesn't come up to this because it's just the villa building. This isn't the main lobby, but this is the entrance to the Vacation Club building. So we got a good view of the Polynesian out there, the wedding pavilion, and the monorail will go by. So not a theme park view, but I'd call this a pretty cool view, considering it's like a standard view. So we waited out a very short rainstorm, and we've left the villa building, which is behind us, and now we're heading over to the lobby. I think we're just gonna wander a bit. Probably gonna eat at some point, because it's getting a little late, but we saw a bunch of monorails going by from the room, which was very exciting. And we'll see what's open, because I think the Enchanted Rose is open, and we haven't been here since that opened up, which is like the new Beauty and the Beast lounge. Probably gonna eat at, what is the counter service called?
Gasparilla?
Yeah, I think we're gonna eat there. And we'll see what else is open. Alright, so we made it to the front entrance with the stagecoach and the old-fashioned car. And we're going into the much larger lobby. Not that the villa lobby's not nice, because I love the Mary Poppins fountain in there, which I don't think I showed yet. So I'll try to do it later. But yeah, I love this lobby. It's huge. And we haven't been here in probably a year and a half, 2 years now. It's so quiet.
It smells really good in here.
It always smells good in here. It's also kind of dark because of the storm, but there's also like no music, or at least very quiet music. But to give an idea of the lobby, there's one family sitting in here. And the park's open tomorrow, so I expected it would be a little bit more crowded than it was when we stayed at Wilderness Lodge, but that is not the case, which is good to see. And if I zoom in on the windows, you'll see the giant blue fence, and that's what's creating the NBA bubble outside. So we already see that. But then right up there on the second floor is the Enchanted Rose Lounge, so I think we may go there later, potentially. We'll see. They also have a instrument setup over here, so I don't know if they still do live music or not, but they at least have a setup for it. So we just came up the major staircase, and if you see those arrows, they turn the staircase one way, which is nice. So we came up this side of the staircase, and now we're on the second floor of the lobby, which is, again, pretty empty. The little, like, sundries store was open, so there was, like, a couple Grand Floridian merchandise items in there, but I'm forgetting the name of the store. It sells, like, all, like, the Lily Pulitzer stuff was closed. Straight across, we can see Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, which is closed. And that's a Basin store to the left of it, which is also closed, but the Disney Springs location is open. Looks like back there,
There's a sign on the
it's Enchanted Rose. That's open.
Party or 4 individuals.
Okay, so that's the limit for elevators. And Enchanted Rose is definitely open, so maybe we'll stop by.
Over there.
It does sound kind of busy. Oh, and then this store up here is open. They have like a little photo wall that's roped off.
And now connection.
Yeah, this is usually more like generic Disney merchandise type stuff. And then right back here is the monorail station. Here's a quick look at the lobby with all
a bunch of NBA stuff in there.
I just saw that, so that's odd, but I guess because the NBA is playing here. And they have the dividers up, and it looks like when this opens as a monorail location to go to the park tomorrow, unless it's open for the preview today, but I don't believe it is. It doesn't look like it. They will have the temperature screening set up here, so then you're already past the temperature screening checkpoint, it looks like, once you arrive at Magic Kingdom. Alright, so we come in here and we see all different Mickey and Minnie themed items, and then right in the center is NBA. So, in case you weren't aware, it's an NBA resort. They're reminding you.
It's probably a stuff from NBA
Yeah,
Experience.
it definitely is, because I've seen most of it. I don't know if I've actually seen the ears, but I definitely saw the lounge fly. They're made of like a, it looks like a basketball
Yeah, it says
texture.
NBA Experience
They got
on the
Mickey
side.
ears, a jersey, a lounge fly.
Just your jersey.
It's also like basketball lettering, which this is probably all an NBA Experience, but we don't go in there very often, so I'm not too sure. Oh, that's a cool Mickey shirt.
I want that.
Pointing at something. Oh my. Mini bathing suit.
And you need a matching
And then
one.
there's a Mickey bathing suit.
Wait, can we get matching bathing suits?
Well, they've got them here.
Never seen that before. It's so funny.
Got retro stuff. Yeah, this is all like the generic stuff. I don't see anything that's Grand Floridian themed. I think that was only in the other store, which I forgot to film because we were only in there for like a second. So we'll probably go back there at some point, but they only had like 2 t-shirts, so there wasn't a whole lot.
And DVC stuff.
Yeah, all the traditional DVC stuff that we've seen a million times. Everything else looks pretty standard. Because Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique is closed, you can't get like the makeover, but it looks like you can only still get princess dresses, and they have all different princess dresses in here. Other than that, everything looks pretty standard like we've seen in your traditional Disney gift shop. Here's a quick look at the wall of pins they have over here. And again, I don't see the Grand Floridian pins. So I don't think there's anything Grand Floridian themed except for downstairs. But I did see this downstairs and I really like this Disney D pin. I like that. Oh, there's one. Yeah, there's a lot, which we noticed downstairs too, the t-shirts, like they all have Beauty and the Beast on them, so I guess because of Enchanted Rose, Beauty and the Beast is on most of the Grand Floridian items, which I feel like it used to be more Mary Poppins, Alice in Wonderland.
Official concierge.
It's Jiminy Cricket, official conscience. He could be a concierge though.
I'm so dumb.
I don't see anything else though. So yeah, just one Grand Floridian Beauty and the Beast pin. Yeah, so we're walking around again. And I don't know if it's going to continue being this quiet or if it's just because the parks have not officially opened. But Basin's like pretty empty.
I didn't know they had a store here.
Yeah, it's like a secondary location. But, which I'm assuming maybe their stuff is like time sensitive, so maybe they couldn't leave it out during the closure, but it certainly doesn't appear like they're opening soon. But they do have a hand washing station, so I guess they let you sample here as well. But they do have soaps, so there's some... Oh, it's a much bigger store than I remember. I didn't know it goes all the way back. I don't think I've ever actually walked in here. But yeah, no Basin. And the next door to Basin's Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, which this is the newest location. I want to say this one's pretty new, right?
Yeah.
Could be wrong, but they do have sanitizer at every station. Like big bottles of Purell, so maybe they plan on opening at some point in the near future, but they haven't announced anything. But here's like all different, which is probably really hard to see with the reflection. But all different dresses you can get. Looks like I see Anna, Elsa, Sleeping Beauty, Snow White, Belle, they got all of them. You can get the little sash as well if you get a makeover in there. And then over here, I guess are 2 restaurants, Citric Coast and Victoria and Albert's, but they're not open. And they certainly don't appear to be opening soon.
The plants saying no.
Yes, the cloaking devices, there's nothing there. But like their door's fully closed, so they're certainly not opening yet.
Lots of maps of Florida.
Yes. And there's bathrooms here as well. But other than the bathrooms, there's nothing to go to back here. Because that's certainly going to keep everyone out. But yeah, that is kind of random. A lot of maps of Florida. It's very exciting. We have completed our lap of the 2nd floor, and we are now at the Enchanted Rose. Which, it looks really nice in there. There's like some chairs with no table between them, so that's kind of random. Maybe, I guess they just removed tables for distancing. And then out here there's seating, and it doesn't say you can't sit here, it just says to maintain social distancing. But these, all these entrances are roped off, looks like exits only. And then out here is the main entrance with the big sign, and that's where it tells you to go. Yeah, they have truffle fries on their menu. Oh, and then the fancy chandelier that I've seen a lot of pictures of. I want to zoom in on that, which maybe we'll go in there later. Haven't really decided what we're doing with our day yet, but it does look nice. And it looks like the hours are 4 to 11, so this one's open pretty late. Alright, so we've come outside. We're now by the pool, which might be closed? No, it's not. But We got this a really cool rock slide slash like waterfall. Really nice beach chairs. But there's nobody that I see in there. So maybe it's closed. The pool bar is closed. And the splash pad is closed as well. It's all dry. And then right past the splash pad we see the infamous blue fence that separates us from the NBA. And there is security literally just patrolling in front of it with face shields on. So they mean business. It's like really hard to focus in on it, but it's there and it's blue. So I was really kind of hoping we'd be able to get over to the other side to see if we can look over at Magic Kingdom, but I think we have to go like all the way around the pool maybe, because it looks like it's all roped off by the fence. It's definitely hard to navigate this resort with the blue fence right now. Plus it's just been a while since I'm here, so I don't fully remember where everything is. But those are all the buildings of the traditional hotel, which is not open. It's only DVC at this time. And then we came outside, we went right past the entrance of 1900 Park Fair, which is open, so that's all in here. So that is a sit down that is available. But we're trying to find the counter service and I don't remember if we're going the right way. But we're gonna keep searching for it. Okay, so we found it. I did remember coming here once when I stayed here years ago and coming to get like dessert or something, but I've never actually eaten here. But these tables are familiar. This is a pool right here, I believe.
Someone on the balcony. I wonder who it is.
Oh, I don't want to zoom in on them for privacy, but there is. There's also cameras on this fence.
It's kind of scary.
So that's interesting. But here we are, Gasparilla Island Grill. So I think this is open. Yep, it is. So this is where we're gonna get dinner. Alright, so we are here in Gasparilla. It's like very backlit. But there's a ton of seating in here. It does say every other table for booths you can't sit at, and then the tables are all distanced. But there's like more than enough seating. So we're waiting for our mobile order. Got a nice big booth with nobody around because everyone's in like the main part of the restaurant, and then that booth off there, back there, is roped off. And we're just waiting for our food to be ready. I got mac and cheese, so we'll see how that is, and then you got something.
Chicken and brie sandwich.
Yeah, so it sounded pretty decent. And we'll see how long it takes. I mean, there's not really anybody else in here, so I don't think we'll have to wait long.
I overheard them say something about mac and cheese, so
Guess we'll see how it is. Oh, and I also see the castle.
You do?
I do.
I don't see it from this angle.
Very, very top of it. Maybe I'll try to go outside later to find a better view. Alright, so we got our stuff. So once again, like roller massage, it all comes in a sealed bag. And then got some cups of ice water. Came in a nice cup holder. So I made it easier for you to carry. And we're gonna see what we got. It probably comes all... It is a big bag for 2 items. Alright, so here's a look at my mac and cheese, which I did not realize comes with fries as well. So that's interesting. And then your, what is it? Chicken sandwich?
And brie.
Chicken sandwich.
It also has ham, and then there's raspberry jam or something. Raspberry something.
Mac and cheese looks interesting. It's it said it was like house made, so I'm curious to try it. Alright, so we've made it back to the lobby, and we just ate. It was decent.
Mine was good.
Yeah, yours was pretty good. My mac and cheese was like, tasted more like a kid's meal. Like, it wasn't bad. It just wasn't.
On a kid's meal too, I think.
Right. So it was like, it was okay. It did come with fries, which I didn't expect, so it was still filling.
There's a lot of fries.
But like as far as counter service mac and cheese, like I definitely like Flame Tree at Animal Kingdom, for example. So it wasn't my favorite, but it wasn't a bad meal by any means. But I think we're maybe gonna go to Enchanted Rose now. Doesn't seem like it's too crowded. There were definitely a lot of people eating at 1900 Park Fair. But in general, the resort's been pretty quiet. There was the one NBA, or we actually saw a bunch outside talking to each other.
They were shouting across, like, one person was over there, and then they were all the way across, and they were, like, exercising together.
Yeah, so they must be on different teams, because they're in different buildings. But, yeah, I didn't want to, like, film them, obviously, for privacy. But it was kind of cool to see them. I don't know who they were. I don't follow basketball. I have no idea.
I couldn't tell.
But they were definitely out there. But I think we're gonna go see if there's anyone in Enchanted Rose. It was like pretty much empty when we went by, so I don't think we'll have to like wait or anything. And I don't know what we'll do after that. I don't think we're probably gonna go swimming, but the pool was empty, so if we wanted to, we wouldn't have to be worried. I do want to go find the beach and look over the castle and maybe see that lit up.
Yeah. Because
when we go tomorrow, the park closes early, and we probably won't be there until closing anyway. So we won't see it lit up at all, so maybe we'll do that. So we got a table Enchanted Rose. Got some really fancy coasters. And it has ER and like the Grand Floridian logo, kind of like the font. And we're right here by the bar with the big like rose chandelier. It looks pretty cool. So we got our single-use disposable menus. Looks like they got wine and two dessert wines. Feature cocktails, and when I looked at the menu online, I know the Island Rose sounded really good. Some martinis. Grand cocktails, which we weren't sure what that meant. We weren't sure if that meant they were like bigger or just like fancier alcohol, and that's what I'm assuming it is. I don't think they're meant to share. And we got beer and some cider. And I missed the backside, which shows the non-alcoholic drinks as well as the food they have here. Alright, so we got our drinks. So I got the old fashioned, and then you got the Island Rose.
Island Rose.
Which yours looks really cool. It's very decorative.
She's pretty.
Yeah. So we haven't had them yet, but they look nice. So there's the wedding pavilion. We've actually walked past it, and we're on the walkway that takes you from Grand Floridian to Polynesian, because we've been trying to see the castle, and we couldn't see it from over by the DVC part of Grand Floridian. There it is, which is still not the best view, but
You want to keep walking?
I don't know. That's definitely the spire of it. But yeah, there's definitely a better view of the castle from Polynesian, because you're like directly across from it. Grand Floridian's off to the side. But there would be a good view if the rest of the resort was open.
Yeah, I was gonna say this. Our side of the resort is you can't see it, but the NBA side, I'm sure.
Yeah, because the villa is like off in the back corner, right next to the wedding pavilion. So the rest of the resort is what's closer to the theme park. And if you were in one of the other buildings that the NBA is being housed in, and you had a theme park view, you'd be looking like right at the park. And we could see Space Mountain over from the Villa building, so you can see the park. There are like theme park views. You just may not see Cinderella Castle. And we were kind of curious to see what it looks like. Not that I think we'll notice the new color scheme while it's lit up at night, but
it might change the look of it.
yeah, it could tint it a little bit differently, because it's like a pink color instead of the like beige white it was before. But oh, there it is.
Oh.
Well, we got contemporary over there. And there's the castle. It looks white right now.
Yeah.
But I guess it's just because of the lighting.
See the blue, like on like the top.
It looks nice. And there's like nobody here. We walked past one family that was going back to Grand Floridian, but it's so quiet with Polynesian. So that's definitely a kind of a park. It's staying at either one of these. If you want to walk between them, if you want to look at the gift shops or dining, it's like less than a 5-minute walk probably.
I've never been on this walkway, so.
I feel like we're like maybe dead center right now, and it was like a maybe 2-3 minute walk from Grand Floridian. So that's the Villa building right there. And then I don't know which building is the closest right here at Polynesian. I don't know the name of it, but we're probably not too far from the Great Ceremonial House. Yeah, the boat dock's right there all lit up, which the boat dock for Grand Floridian is on the NBA side, so I don't know if the boat's running for Polynesian, but it's definitely not for Grand Floridian, so we're going to be taking the monorail tomorrow. So we're back here in the Villa's lobby, and typically they would have concierge sitting down here, and they haven't had any all day, which I don't know if that's just because like the parks aren't open or if they're not doing that right now. But I did want to show this really nice fountain when you walk in. So this is where we walked in when we arrived, and it's a fun little Mary Poppins fountain.
It's the cutest thing ever.
Yeah, it's really cool. Good morning from Grand Floridian with the yellow monorail going by. So they are running the resort monorail today, so we've seen that. And it looks like a really nice day out. Probably can't see the sky very well, but it's looking good. Hopefully it won't rain at the Magic Kingdom, but I guess we'll find out. We're gonna head over there, so it is the next morning. We didn't do really anything after Enchanted Rose. The pool was already closed by then, but
Just walked around.
yeah, just explored the resort. It was really nice. I enjoyed staying here. We'll definitely have to come back at some point for sure. But I think we're gonna head over to Magic Kingdom in a couple minutes. So we will have a video filmed from there. We're gonna kind of show the different safety policies again. So if you haven't seen our Animal Kingdom video, we kind of highlighted them there. And I imagine they'll be similar, but...
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot more rides and stuff there.
That's true.
So I'm sure it's going to be all the same. But
which I don't know what we will and won't ride, but like Buzz Lightyear, for example, like I don't know how they're doing that.
I'm concerned about that one.
Yeah, because I know when Shanghai opened, they were giving gloves out to every person to ride it, but I don't think they're doing that here, so I guess you just sanitize before and after. So yeah, we'll see what we do and don't feel comfortable riding. I don't know yet. But yeah, it'll at least be nice just to walk around the park. We'll see how crowded it is now that it's public.
Like what the capacity is, because it seemed like the previews were very
extremely
quiet,
low.
And I was expecting like the pass holder preview to be much busier, but for some reason
and it was not.
They weren't. So I don't know. We'll see.
It could just be that they have a very low capacity here, so I guess we'll find out. Hopefully it's easy to navigate, and yeah, I'm interested to see the new castle up close. Yeah,
we've been kind of making fun of it this like the whole quarantine.
Yes.
Seeing the process of it and driving by it and seeing it look sunburned, and I don't know. I've seen a lot of people post that they love it, like this in person. I don't know.
We'll see. I'm sure it'll probably look better than when we were like seeing it in the distance driving. I just don't love the pink color scheme just because I like how different castles have different identities, and I feel like they've all just kind of been like copy and pasted pink and blue now. But maybe it'll look nice up close. It is like so they painted it for the 50th anniversary. It now has a rose gold paint throughout the entire castle. So like everything that used to be like beige and tan is now pink. And then the turrets used to be like a very pale Cinderella blue. Now they're like a royal blue with a purple metallic overcoat.
Blue Man Group blue.
It is it's like a Blue Man Group blue. It's very bright, which I think they probably painted it oversaturated because the Florida sun is going to fade it, and the anniversary is not for over a year still. So they're probably trying to have it look really nice for the anniversary. So they probably went like over the top because it's still a year away.
Oh, there's another monorail. It's your favorite?
Is it green?
Yeah.
I see you, green. Where are you? Yeah. I just like seeing monorails running again. It's very exciting. But yeah, so we're gonna end the video when we get back from the park, out in the parking lot. Ooh, gold. But yeah, so we're gonna head over to Magic Kingdom now. That'll be a separate video, so definitely keep an eye out for it, and we will kind of report back after we're done. Alright, so we are back after our day at Magic Kingdom. And if you didn't see that video, definitely check it out. It's a pretty good day. And that ends our little one-night stay at Grand Floridian. So we're now at the car and we are heading out. But yeah, hopefully, we'll be back at another resort in a few weeks. And that'll probably be the next time we're at Disney. We're not going unless we're at a resort. But
yeah, probably just Disney Springs, but not a park.
Yeah, we won't be back at the parks for a while. And yeah, so that's coming up. We're at Riviera next, so keep an eye out for that. Definitely subscribe to our channel if you want to see our state Riviera and see what the park looks like whenever we go or wherever we go when that happens. But until then, definitely give this video a like, and thanks for watching, and we will see you guys the next time we go to Disney and beyond.